So I was not a fan of the first Sonic the Hedgehog game. It's fine, but I don't quite get why it's so highly praised. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is very similar to the first game, with the same basic setup, plot, controls, and visual style. However, I did find that I enjoyed this game a bit more than the first. As in the first game, your goal is to reach the end of the level while trying to go really fast. But this time around, the game is less punishing about going fast, as each level has several different routes to the end, and if you mess up, you generally don't immediately die, you just have to take one of the slower paths. It gets more difficult later on, but I appreciate that it doesn't start off super challenging right off the bat. There's also more variety and creativity with the boss fights and levels, and on the whole I did have a pretty good time with this game. Unfortunately, I have to yet again bring up a persistent flaw of many retro games, the live system, and, most crucially, the limited continues. Now, as I've said before, making us start the level all over again when we make too many mistakes is strict but fair. Making us start the entire game again from scratch when we make one too many mistakes, on the other hand, is and always will be complete bullshit. There's no excuse for it. So that major flaw did sour my enjoyment of the game, but for the improvements it made over its predecessor, I'll still give Sonic the Hedgehog 2 a grudging recommendation. My final score is a 7 out of 10. Still not overly impressed with Sonic so far, and if these are the good games, I shudder to think what the bad games are like. So what do you think? Have you played Sonic 2? What's your favorite Sonic game? Whatever you think, be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you like what I do, feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.